Hello and welcome to today's episode. As we left off, we played some games up in the top divisions. Since then, things have. The short version of it is it's been horrific for me in terms of everything except for the games. The games, as you'll see, have gone incredibly well. We've beaten basically everybody by a single point. Yes, by a single point, most of them. Some of them we should have done better in. I think some of them were quite close. This Leeds game, I think, was obnoxiously close. Regardless, everything else that could be going wrong, though, in terms of signing players, selling players, getting the team where we need to go, has been going wrong. So, first thing first, I did finally decide to sell off Vito. 2.5 star, 2.5 star. I got 8 million for him. Overall, pretty decent. I've been trying to bring players in. It didn't happen. I've been trying to sell players off. Again, it's not happening. Our finances are not doing great. We have about somewhere between 10 to 14 million in the bank, with about 100k worth of salary. Is what I've determined. If we fiddle around with it, we can make more or less appear. But around 100 to 110k is our maximum. I know that because I tried to buy a player, gave him basically everything he wanted in the kitchen sink, and he still ended up signing with someone else because they offered him a little bit more money, specifically a huge salary increase for international appearances, which I just couldn't match no matter what I tried to do. So we've been scrounging the bottom of the barrel, trying to find players who would be willing to come in for like 10 million up front plus 20 to 30 million backloaded. Problem is, if I can get one of those players, it just costs me everything. So, as for today's match, we were able to get in the new players because we were able to change around for this first match up against FC Bern, and then we have Coventry next. We will then probably turn around actually and have an immediate back-to-back for this Dortmund game plus Man City. Because if you haven't noticed, we are top of the league with 5 points clear with no games in hand. So we are actually challenging for the title this season. There's only 13 games left to play. And then as for the Champions League, we are top of the table once again. 5 points clear. 1 point is enough within these next two games to secure us positioning. So, we are really just great. Really run these guys ragged recently. However, after we got like 10 days off between the last match and this match, so it's a little bit of time where we've been able to do things. They're no longer as overloaded as before. However, people have been kind of fluctuating in terms of ability. Diego's gone kind of up and down a little bit. Leo has dipped down and up a bit. Havik has actually gone up, which I am ecstatic about. But overall, we're still showing, I think our players are kind of evening out. Players that were at the top are kind of not progressing as fast. The players that were kind of in the middle are beginning to jump up a little bit. So overall, a pretty decent endeavor. Hopefully we can come out and win one of these two next games in the Champions League. And then we can immediately jump in, get qualification, earn ourselves some more money. And because they're not going to give me more money no matter what I do, even though we're projecting to be very good. I did up my promise that I would get at least, I said we'd at least qualify for Europe. If everything goes to hell, I still think that's the minimum we can do. Though if we win the league, this might be the last season we end up playing on this save. All to play for, still a lot of games left to play. But we could be coming closer to the end than expected. So, as for the team today, Juan will be in goal, a backfour of Roth, Decker, Thompson, and Boren, Leo and Sadko in midfield, Hall, Havig, and Aguilar backing up Den Bogen. Sorry about that, had to step away for a moment. Regardless, back. As I was saying, though, first off, next couple of games against these German teams will determine if we're going to bomb out of the, nice, team talk, perfect there. If we're going to bomb out immediately of the round of 16, which we probably are, and of course the game against the against Man City is going to determine, or at least go a long way in determining how we fare. Slow this down. In the, oh my God, what is with the passing recently? Simple, easy passing. Pass to their feet. Don't try anything special. That's what they've been told. That's what they're supposed to do. Yet recently, they just seem to be most of the goals have been an errant pass like that. They immediately counterattack us because a pass went either too low, too high. It was just poorly placed, like that one. We're very weak to the counterattack. That's what I have noticed recently. So maybe there's something we can do to fix that. Paul now, earn us a corner. We are trying to aim for Dinbogen's head. However, for whatever reason, they seem to aim a lot more for Thompson. Just like that. I don't know why, and it's very much beginning to annoy me. Because he doesn't... I think he scored 1, maybe 2 all season. Okay, we almost got a weird press there, earning us a goal, but it didn't quite end up happening. Vincent, run down the left side now. Nope, we're going to get an interception. At least for the moment. Aguilar ahead of his defender. He slowed down a bit, but now the cross does fall out of play. However, we do scoop it up. And this is to Aguilar, who's going to score! Aguilar! Only 2.5-star credibility, but the potential for monstrous ability. Very, very excited about him. One thing I will note about the players that we have sold off, because of that, we are struggling now with having players from England and players registered from our youth teams. So we can't actually register anybody more, because if we register anybody more, yes! Might be offside, so I'm not going to get too excited. I'll give that little early scream of joy. But it was awarded! Let's take another look at that one. Aguilar over to the right side. Hall to Leo. Leo to the center. Then Bogan, who was very much onside. He slotted it in. And there we go. We are going... Only 15 minutes into this match. Plenty of game left to play. Anything can happen. Just like that, right off the tee, they come out and score. That's why we don't get complacent. My goodness, we can still go down in this match. Let's hope. Let's hope, is what it comes down to. See if we can do this. See if we can actually win. Well then, Borin. Havig. Havig immediately loses it. Weird contest, and they score. Scream. Want to scream. But our defense, our defense is below average. But it's just that that was a horrifically lucky play. It was just that one guy continuing to be on the offense, getting it done, getting the work out. And our defense just allowing him to. Juan, though, finally doing something in front of the goal. Only this guy be pressed? Fine. Whoever's causing problems, press him. My goodness, we are getting away with things right now. Bogan, not going to get it, but it is going to fall to Havik for a second attempt, who just loses the ball. Why? Pass it if you're going to lose it. There you go. And Bogan now, who's going to shoot? No, he's going to cross. He's going to shoot. Nope. He's going to send it right to the keeper. Okay, well, I don't like the way things are playing. We've been horrific in terms of our possession. But again, 1 point, and we're through. So if this game doesn't change in the way it's going right now, looks like it might, because they've got a highlight. What are we doing here? Okay, all the way back, we're trying to left side now, or they're trying to left side now. Forward, gonna sit it forward, gonna sit it forward. Over the top for Alvarez, and it's through. And he is easily through, and we are going attacking. Because I don't know what is causing us issues. They're just better than us in every way, it looks like. Leo with a pretty good free kick now. Gonna score? Probably not. He only ever scores one of these a season, but still says he's the best. I'm gonna keep having him take them. Okay, Thompson's being bad. Roth is being bad, but we need offense. Raul, since that assist he got, has actually been worse and worse games. So we're going to switch you out for Francisco. Or here's what we're going to do instead. Try something a little different here. I've done this before. Maybe, I don't remember. You play as an advanced forward, which he is 4.5 star at that. Which you out for Bursto, who wants to play as a deep lying forward. How about as a poacher? Or a complete forward on support? That actually seems a bit better. Have him be a complete forward. And then for the second substitution, we'll switch out whoever else is being bad. It looks like Roth is having a bad game. Bring in Junior. All that good. Maybe with 2 people up front, we'll stand a slightly better chance. Not going to change our defense too much, considering he was an attacking player. But as long as we don't give away another point, we stand a very good chance of coming back into this game. Hall now, with a scoop. Going to send it back. Hall is actually quite short. Didn't realize that until just now. Bursto. Going to send it over to Hall. Plenty of players in the offense. Plenty of players forward. Why would Hall lob that ball? Okay, hold on. What are we doing here? We are going over to tactics. We're going to work the ball into the box. Okay, tactical changes here. All over the top. Easily win the header. We do. Lose it, though. Thompson. Over the left side. There you go. Vaz Jr. Send it to Hall. Mucked up a couple of plays so far this game. Back. What are we doing here? It's to Sadko. Vaz. Okay, here we go. To Leo. To Sadko. To Bursto. And quite deep. Boren. Go off to the right side. Plenty of options in the center. Crosses Tinbogen, and Tinbogen just misses. Well, a well-orchestrated play. I'll say that much at least. We did well getting to that point. Okay, it looks like we can still fall out of things. Go ahead and back into this. Switch out our center backs, but it looks like we need to switch someone out. Paul, I don't like the way you've been playing. You've been disappointing me. So bring in Zeffy. That could come out for Monzin. Those will be our 2 changes so far. Our next 2 changes. Looks like their defense is struggling now. Maybe if we go very attacking team. You know what? We have to score, so we'll go very attacking. Out some encouragement. Yeah, we probably should lose this game, just judging by XG. Which happens. Boren will come out for Andreu. Okay, our final substitution here. And we finally lost. Oh, Bursto. No, hold on. What are we doing? What is happening? Very attacking. We're getting everyone forward. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. But as long as they don't score, I don't feel too bad. He was offside, ref. He was offside. Call it offside. Thank goodness. Okay. Was offside there. Now then, we've only got a couple of minutes remaining. You're going attacking. And you 2 are going attacking, even though I thought Andreu didn't like that. No, we're doing it. We're just doing our best. Everybody attacking. Seeing what we can do. We're just going to play them both as complete forwards on attack. See if we can do something there. And deep lying playmaker on support. Push you a little further forward. The last few minutes of this. See if something's going to happen. Probably not. Especially considering everybody's playing forward. We're probably going to get scored on. But we got plenty of people in the center. Oh my goodness. Certain to score that one? I don't know about that. But it is going to come out and be a 1-point loss. But we were crushed in terms of XG. I'm far from pleased with that result. I'm going to let them know. Regardless, game number 2, up again, it's like 18th place. I would rest our players. Actually, I might rest our players, depending on how long we've got. There's still a possibility we can fall out. But with our XG, it's not going to be us unless we lose by a huge amount. So, I'll be back with game number 2. Okay, we're back for game number 2. Normally, I would be subbing players out because this is a much worse team. However, given that we're about to jump into a very serious couple of matches, I want them to build back into form, rediscover what it's like to score goals and win games, because that last match very much disappointed me. So, we're just going to call it good. Let me show you how good we've been this season. Because that last match, though close in terms of we didn't actually give away as much as we should have, we lost. So, we'll try again. We'll try again. Finally ended our win streak. But this is a game in hand against Man City. We had a lot of games in hand so far this season. I don't know why. Den Bogen coming very far back. Hall now. Going to send it to Havig. Havig is going to try and fiddle about. Send it to Aguilar, who's going to bounce off. After a couple attempts, is going to earn us a corner. That's nice, at least. That's nice. Looking like a far post corner. Rounded. Den Bogen just straight up loses it. Maybe instead of shooting to Den Bogen, I actually do send it to Thompson. That would be slightly better. Either way, we do have a pretty easy victory so far. Coventry not doing so hot. Still has a chance, though, of jumping out of the relegation zone. But just looking at our XG, we have been really good. Gardner. Wait, is that Gardner I know? Either way. Taking it around. Going to try this left side for attacks. It looks like they have a very nice window of opportunity. Oh my goodness, what was that goal? Holy crap from it should be Brian, but that's just a weird spelling of O'Brien. Either way, let's take another look at that. It bounces off the defender here. He just winds up and jumps with an incredible job. It was poor by Juan. But we're going attacking now. Once again, ball comes over the top. Once again, even the AI does it, where they just stupidly send the ball over the top straight into the wall of defenders. Looks like they're going to kick it around a little bit, trying to discover what they want. The answer is they're going to send it to Roth, Bogen, or to Aguilar. Aguilar always stumbles a bit. He's not the best at receiving the ball. Sadko, though. It over the right side. Borin sends it up into the middle. Bounces around, ends up falling over to the left side with Roth, who's barely able to keep it in play. Leo, though, to Havig over to Aguilar. Aguilar is going to cross it. He's going to shoot, but Den Bogen is going to scoop up the easy finish after a ball bounces straight in front of his face. Another something pretty common that he sometimes does is cleaning up the bad stuff, because Raul, though he has been scoring this season, I'm very happy whenever he does, ends up missing a lot like that. Some of which I don't even see because oh my goodness. He's picked up a knock. Well, he wants to come off. We'll bring on Zeffy. No big deal. On now. Gonna send it to Thompson on the right. Thompson. Decker. Decker to Roth. Roth forward a little bit. Hall. Leo. Leo to Hall. We're going. Trying this left side. He's going to run past everyone to Zeffy. Nope, to Den Bogen, who's going to try and do some fancy head work. Not able to end up succeeding, though. Look at this XG and... oh my goodness, I thought there was a red card there. Oh, my heart skipped a beat. Over the top to the right side for Conrad to chase down. Into the middle, and it's going to be a not red card. He was appealing for a penalty. I don't think it's a penalty. He was outside the area. The question is, Leo's foot might have been in, so does that give away a penalty if that's the case? No penalty. That's what I thought. Still earns a free kick. Is he getting a yellow? Nope, he's just getting a talking to. Okay, not the end of the world. As long as they don't score off this free kick. D. Clear the ball. Okay, are we going to stop the highlight now? Nope, we're still going. Okay, where are we going? Davies. And that is going to end the highlight now. Now this half, I get to scream at them, saying, I'm not happy with your performance out there. Go and score a goal. Golly. We've been winning, don't get me wrong. But these are the kind of matches we have every single game. Den Bogen, oh! Jump higher than their goalie. You've got some legs on you. Use them. What are we doing here? It's going to fall to our defenders. Decker. Thompson to Sadko. To Borin. Havig. Havig into the center for Leo. Leo is going to send it to Havig. Going to probably should have run a little bit more with that one. Another ball comes over the top. Juan's going to scoop that one up. Are we going to go with it? Over to the left side for Roth. Roth to Hall. Hall to Leo. Leo comes forward. He's just going to keep running down this left side. Going to cross it into the center. Now he's going to send Roth to do so. Then Boggin finally, after so many chances, hiccups a little bit, is able to score that one. Thank goodness. Putting us up in this match. We're actually the one of the highest teams in terms of XG, our goal differential, in the league. So, definitely good on that front. Now then, Oren is a bit tired. Roth is having good. Everybody else is having a reasonable game. Thompson, though, I'm gonna give you a little rest. You were a bit fatigued last game. You're not having an incredible game compared to a lot of the other players, so we'll let you have a few minutes off. Here, now then, more changes. Sadko can come out. We'll bring on Monzin. And Rodrigo can come out for Junior. Yes, I know he's having a good game. Running out of players worth substituting, and he is usually tired by the end of things. Speaking of tired, everybody just dipped down. And the most important to me is Leo. Out, which we cannot do, because we have no further substitutions, because I forgot we had brought off Raul earlier in the match. Oh, I guess everybody's playing out the rest then. We're going to win another match by a point. Oh, goodness. It was a fluke of a goal, but it's very disappointing how much we struggled to win that game. We really have to step things up if we want to do more. But, jumping in very shortly, in my time, to the next game, qualify for the round of 16 and beat Man City. Those are our two objectives here. Let's hope we can go out and do both of them. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. 5 seconds. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to follow the links down below if you want to see some of my content, and I will see you all next time.
Thanks for watching. You should watch another. Please.